Be sure to subscribe to Viral now and click the bell so you'll never miss an upload of ours. Hi there everyone, today I'm here to discuss some fan theories as to why the Banana Bus Squad, VanossGaming and friends as a group could end. To list off everyone here I'm talking about, as I'm sure you pretty much all know, but just in case, VanossGaming, Moo, I Am Wildcat, H2O Delirious, Dahi Denogla, Louis Caliber, Basically I Do Work, Mini Lad, Terrorizer, 407, and Big Jiggly Panda. And just to clarify, I'm not personally co-signing to the ideas here. These are just collected from around the internet as to why maybe Vanoss and friends wouldn't collaborate in some sense. These could all be wrong, and that is the major part of this video, to look at these theories and break them down as to why I think they're silly. Starting with the biggest thing I see online mentioned as to why the foundation of the Banana Bus Squad could be at risk is that Louis Caliber has disappeared from YouTube. You can still find him tweet every once in a while and even appear in his friends' videos, but just not his own. There are several counters to this idea. First, just looking back at what I stated, is that the guy still plays video games occasionally, appearing in his friends' videos as well. Maybe not as frequently as everyone else in the squad, but he hasn't stopped playing by himself or with his friends. Secondly, on Twitter, Louis has spoken about wanting to come back to YouTube and jokes about it often as well. Here on Viral Now, I've made a couple of videos dedicated to this, but to summarize my whole thoughts on Louis and why he hasn't come back quite yet, is just that he doesn't know what content he wants to create. As he had another long break just before the current one, he briefly returned and made the same content that he always has, then disappeared just after a few videos and YouTube live streams. It seems like he tried to come back after that break, but was still not enjoying the type of videos he was creating, the type that he's always created. He's also mentioned directly wanting to experiment with new video ideas on Twitter in the past, and at this point, I genuinely believe this is the main reason Louis has not uploaded in over a year and a half, well, nearly a year and a half, as of now. With all this said, just because Louis doesn't know what he wants to do in terms of his own videos, he still enjoys gaming in his friends' company. There shouldn't be a reason to think that the Banana Bus Squad is in any danger, at least in this regard. Another thing I see mentioned is that some of the squad collaborates with others outside of the friend group. For example, I Am Wildcat is friends with KYR Speedy and his friend group often known as the Crew. While you may think that there would never be a need to record videos with people outside of your own friend group, especially considering that there's 11 people in the Banana Bus Squad, more than enough to constantly switch up who you're playing with and how many people you are playing with, or if it's a game that would be more entertaining with a large amount of people, well, you have the amount of people required. You can have as many friends as you like though. You may not be as close to some of them as others, and I mean, even within the Banana Bus Squad, it's not like everyone are close friends with everyone, like on the same level. While they all really like each other, it is evident that due to a mixture of game interests and friendship history, as well as who appears in whose videos, that they're not all exactly super close to one another for everyone in the friend group, at least equally once again. It honestly would be weird if that was the case. I don't think it's common at all for anyone in their friend group to be like this. As I was saying though, sometimes a squad member will play with people outside of the friend group, and that's totally fine. Just because they want to record with someone new, someone a bit different, and that they don't always do, and aren't officially part of the group, doesn't mean that it's causing any drama for anyone. I mean, look at H2O Delirious and Cartoons. They make videos together very frequently, as they've known each other for something like 15 to 20 years, if I do recall correctly. However, Cartoons isn't a part of the Banana Bus Squad, but no one ever thinks that because H2O makes videos with him very often that the squad is falling apart. It's not any different for anyone to play with any other friend, it just happens to be that these people collaborate with each other most often. But once again, anyone can have multiple friends in different groups or whatever. To expand upon something I just said, not everyone is going to want to play the same games, especially between nearly a dozen people. I don't think any game that I love, I have more than 3 of my friends at the same time that will enjoy it just as much. I mean, at the same time, I know I go through phases with games where one month I'm really enjoying a title and they don't really play much besides it, but then next month it could be something totally different. I'm saying this because maybe I have some friends that don't like the game at all and are not interested in playing it. That definitely happens within the squad. That's why maybe for a week or more at times, some of them collaborate with each other and they may not collaborate with others. It's not because they don't like each other, it's just that they're interested in different games at the time. Once two people find a game they both love, they'll then appear in each other's videos again. Just to clarify with an example, let's say that Vanoss is in love with GTA, while Wildcat is bored of the game. Not saying this is a reality, just an example once again. Well, then maybe for some time they don't play together. But once they decide to play and record something they both love, like say Gary's mod, well, then they'll return to appearing in each other's content. Now, the thing I've read and heard online is that having this disagreement between games could cause some conflict that escalates, but I don't think so. We're all individuals, and interests can change. And while with friendships, common interests play a crucial role, just because they don't always line up doesn't mean that you suddenly stop being friends with them. It's just silly. And to those who say that this is more than just having, say, different music tastes than your friend, this is their business, well, I'm in a similar situation as the guys where I have to pick which games I want to play with my friends to create content for, and we don't always agree. So, we may not collaborate for video content, but there's never any controversy behind the scenes, so to say, and I don't think it's the same for these guys. Another idea is an issue of sheer pride and arrogance, where because someone's channel is doing better than the others in the Banana Bus squad, they won't want to collaborate with each other and even break up. Well, let's look into the music world. Some of the greatest bands of all time broke up because a member thought they could do better on their own, without their bandmates holding them back. Looking at Vanoss specifically, who is by far the most popular of the group, having more than double the subscriber count of the second most popular member, H2O Delirious, who has just passed 10 million subscribers, congrats to him by the way, versus Vanoss's over 22 million subscribers at the time of this video being created. Why doesn't Vanoss just go solo, or even stop playing with his friends in the squad and find some new people? Well, first off, they're his friends. There's no way this isn't a legitimate bond between them all. I say it would be apparent after the several years that they've made videos together. They would just get tired if they were faking this friendship the entire time. Secondly, while Vanoss is the most successful, his content is entirely based off of funny moments with his friends. While it's hard for a channel at 22 million subscribers to fall apart, especially with his view count still being quite high, keep in mind that a major reason people watch the videos is for everyone in the squad playing together. I mean, that's evident by everyone else having millions of subscribers themselves. There is some quality variation, and obviously the fans enjoy some people more than others, but I don't think it's fair to act like it was entirely Vanoss that keeps all his friends getting views. While Vanoss's popularity has certainly helped everyone has also helped everyone by constantly collaborating together, having different jokes, having different things to say. They all just have great chemistry, and that's a major part for all of their success. The viewer often thinks of these guys as their friends. If any of them left, and especially Vanoss, well, you know, I don't even think it's worth entertaining this idea, as they're all true friends. And Vanoss, I'd say, is at his best when he plays with others. He has done solo content that is good, and with others as well, just besides, like, outside of the Banana Bus squad, but his best videos are always with the Banana Bus squad in my opinion, and for him to divert, or anyone to change and leave the group, I think would be dumb for them in terms of their quality of content, and also it would definitely hurt their view counts. And once again, they're all really friends. So, all in all, I believe that the Banana Bus squad will still be around for a very long time, as they're all still doing well on YouTube in terms of both subscriber counts and view counts. That's everything for this video. Definitely more speculative than most of our content here. Once again, the claims of the reasons to why the Banana Bus squad could disband are not ideas I agree with, as made evident by my rebuttal for each of them. It really seems like they are genuine friends, and with such a large group, they can always switch up which game they play with, which game they play and who with. Also, it's cool that they play with others outside of their core group. It doesn't mean that the group has any issues with each other. They've brought us all years of hilarious content, and I wish nothing but the best for them. Also, with that said, for people outside of the group, I am aware that maybe I should have mentioned people like Omrecker as a part of the squad. Honestly, it gets a little confusing, as you could say someone like Mr. Sark is in the squad as he plays with the group pretty often, but I don't think so. I don't know. It's honestly just a bit silly itself to define a friend group and who's a part of it, let alone someone else's that we just watched on YouTube. Anyway, just thought I should say that. I'd love to hear your thoughts on anything I've brought up in this video. Please comment down below. Thank you for watching Viral Now. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Goodbye.